Saturday Night Live's 40th anniversary special brought in millions of viewers last Sunday, but were some fans disappointed? We've got that story.
And one of music's biggest stars just got engaged. Find out who the lucky musician is.
And later, 50 Shades of Grey finally hit theaters this past weekend, so stay tuned for what fans and critics had to say. Entertainment on Point starts now. Welcome to Entertainment on Point. I'm Aubrey Henkin.
And I'm Hillary Maglin. Saturday Night Live turned 40 this past weekend and celebrated with just about every A-lister out there. The live star-studded premiere featured past hosts, musical guests, and cast members from the show's 4-decade run. Most of the guests were revealed before the premiere, and among those were Taylor Swift, Maya Rudolph, Will Ferrell, Sia, Tina Fey, Amy Poehler, Jimmy Fallon, Justin Timberlake, Eddie Murphy, Adam Sandler, and so many more. Some guests that were a no-show that were seemingly confirmed to be at the event were NSYNC and the Backstreet Boys. Before the big day, multiple news sites claimed that NSYNC would be reuniting for the first time in 13 years and would perform with the Backstreet Boys, but no such performance ever took place. While many viewers voiced their distaste on Twitter for the reunion that never was, we did get to see memorable performances by Paul McCartney, Kanye West, and Miley Cyrus. All in all, most viewers were pleased with the night of new and old sketches and digital shorts, guest starring some of the biggest names in the biz.
Lady Gaga is officially engaged. The 28-year-old is marrying Pennsylvania native Taylor Kinney. The Chicago Fire actor surprised Mother Monster on Valentine's Day with a custom-made Lorraine Schwartz engagement ring. The diamond of the ring is in the shape of a heart, and the bottom of the ring has a T and S with a heart in the middle engraved in white diamonds on the band. That would represent Taylor loves Stephanie, which is Gaga's real name, and what Kinney has called Gaga since their first date. The pop icon took to social media to post a picture of the heart-shaped ring, saying, "He gave me his heart on Valentine's Day, and I said yes." A few days after that, she posted another picture showing more details of the ring, saying, quote, "I'm such a happy bride-to-be. I can't stop smiling," unquote. The couple have been dating on and off since 2011 when they met on the set of her music video for the song You and I. No wedding details have been released yet, but the two seem to be very happy with their engagement, and we wish them all the best.
And in other news, Nicki Minaj's tour manager was stabbed to death in Philadelphia earlier this week. 29-year-old Devon Pickett and another member of Minaj's team, 27-year-old Eric Parker, were in an altercation with an unknown group of people on the night of Tuesday, February 17th. Minaj herself broke the news on Twitter Wednesday morning, revealing that while Parker survived the stabbing, Pickett did not. Few details have been released about the fight, but NBC 10 does report that the stabbings occurred after a bar fight broke out at Che Bar and Grill in Philadelphia's West Oak Lane neighborhood. It is unclear at this time why the fight started and if Pickett and Parker were involved in the actual fight or simply in the range of fire.
When I heard the story, I was really shocked because, I'm from Philadelphia, and to hear that that happened in Philly to one of Nicki's tour managers, I was shocked.
It's definitely scary to think about that, this even happens to celebrities or, affected by violence like this when they're on tour and they're trying to be creative, and
yeah,
it just doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, it was a really sad story. Well, Cindy Crawford has gone unphotoshopped. A picture of the supermodel has been leaked where she shows off her 49-year-old body while wearing black lingerie without any retouching. The photo has since gone viral and is being seen as a true testament to natural beauty. The photo was taken at a cover shoot for Marie Claire magazine, who released a statement saying, quote, "An retouched photo of Cindy Crawford has been circulating on Twitter this morning, revealing a body that defies expectations. It is real, it is honest, and it is gorgeous." Social media exploded with comments about the picture as soon as it was leaked, most of them being positive. Jamie Lee Curtis tweeted bravo to the supermodel, and British journalist Charlene White commented saying, "Take a bow, Miss C." However, the photo has caused a controversy in the fashion world because they were apparently released without Crawford's permission. Since that might be the case, some people aren't saying that the pictures are beautiful, but that they're actually an invasion of Crawford's privacy. No comment from Crawford or her reps have been released. Some other celebrities that have showcased themselves without any Photoshop are Britney Spears, Jessica Simpson, and Keira Knightley, and we're sure more will follow in their footsteps. That's it for your top stories, so now we're going to throw it over to Alexis Adams for your music news. Alexis?
Thanks, ladies. Well, Drake decided to pull a Beyonce and release his mixtape entitled If You're Reading This, It's Too Late. He told no one he was dropping it, and with little to no promotion, broke records. Jersey has broken a new Spotify record with 17.3 million streams in just 3 days, breaking his previous record of 15.8 million streams with his 2013 album, Nothing Was the Same. Get rich off a mixtape? Drake said he would do it, and he is indeed doing it. And while the sun is shining on Drake, the shade is all over Iggy. A video of her has gone viral when she was a guest on Sway's radio show and did a freestyle that was terrible. TotalEmbarrassment.com. One caller actually called in and screamed how terrible she was. Sorry, Iggy, maybe freestyle and rap is not your specialty. In other news, Twitter has experienced high levels of beef and shade throwing. Azealia Banks ignited a beef between herself and Miss Erykah Badu after a fan tweeted questioning if Badu listened to Azalea's music. She replied simply, tried. And that was enough for Miss Banks to pull out the claws and tweet multiple tweets referring to Badu's age and hinting towards jealousy. Twitter had no chance to recover or chill from that because Mother Rosebud, aka Amber Rose, started another verbal beef, Twitter beef, with one of the Kardashians, throwing jabs, talking about how promiscuous somebody was, and she was targeting Khloe Kardashian. Both women kept going back and forth and had thoughtful and clever low blows at each other and commenting on each other's lifestyle and family. I'm telling you, it got simply serious. But that's all the time I have today. I'm Alexis Adams. Keep it here because we've got the scoop on the biggest concerts that are hitting Pittsburgh this year. That's next on Entertainment on Point.
We are a social people. We share our inspiration, wisdom, creations, and memories. We share what makes us laugh and what angers us. Built on the notion of a free flow of ideas, our country thrives on the freedom of speech. Without it, who would watch over our governing powers? And how would we share our history to make a difference for the future? It's this freedom to share that gives us a reason to listen.
Start your morning with City News.
Start your morning with campus news.
Start your morning with political coverage.
Start your morning with fun.
Start your morning with us, only on Daybreak.
Did you know that Point Park has a cheerleading squad?
Don't get it confused.
Not only do our cheerleaders represent Point Park at regional and national competitions, but they also promote spirit and awareness of every sports team on campus. Come to any men's or women's varsity basketball game at home to watch the cheerleaders perform at halftime and cheer from the sidelines from the first jump ball to the final buzzer. Sports not your thing? You can catch the cheer team lead the crowd at the fall and spring pep rallies as well, or at several competitions around Pittsburgh each year. So what are you waiting for? Show the Point Park cheerleaders the support they show you.
We know you're wondering what the A-list celebrities are up to.
Well, here at Entertainment on Point, we're wondering too.
Have you heard about James Franco and Seth Rogen's new movie?
No, but have you heard Beyonce's new single?
Did you see what she was wearing on that red carpet?
Honey, that was not cute.
Did you see what happened on Scandal this week?
No, I was too busy keeping up with the Kardashians.
No matter what your guilty pleasure is, we've got you covered.
Entertainment on Point. Get to the point of pop culture.
Yeah!
Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another week of Entertainment on Point. Eric Torres here reporting all the latest in movie news. Now, fans and critics are giving mixed reviews about the recently released 50 Shades of Grey. The movie, which features erotica romance and soft pornography, disturbed many viewers watching the flick on Valentine's Day. Some people called it 50 Shades of Domestic Violence, others 50 Shades of Abuse. The movie brought in $93 million in just 4 nights, but that didn't change Rotten Tomatoes' mind when they gave it an average rating of 4.2 out of 10. Ouch. The New Yorker's Anthony Lane says, quote, "Think of it as the Downton Abbey of bondage, designed neither to menace nor to offend, but purely to cosset the fatigued imagination," end quote. So what was wrong with this movie so much? I didn't have a problem with it, but was it because I was expecting all of the BDSM madness and already knew how it was going to end? Overall, I think in my opinion, it was a great movie with little negative things to say about it. And if you haven't already seen it, I would go in with a neutral mindset and see in your own opinion if you enjoyed it. Now it's almost time for the Oscars and everyone is excited to see who is taking Best Picture. Scott Feinberg from The Hollywood Reporter tells his predictions with Michael Keaton's Birdman in the lead, Patricia Arquette's Boyhood second, Bradley Cooper's American Sniper in third, and Benedict Cumberbatch's Imitation Game in fourth. After Keaton took the Golden Globe for the Best Actor in a Motion Picture, Musical, or Comedy, this will undoubtedly be the best year for him yet. The Oscars are this Sunday night at 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific on ABC. I'm Eric Torres. Now let's check in with Jillian and Gabrielle with all the latest in TV news. Hi, guys.
Thanks, Eric. Hi, I'm Jillian Bellich. Hope you are ready for the CW's renewal of Beauty and the Beast. The network renewed the show for the 4th season, 3 months prior to the premiere of the 3rd season. All fans should mark their calendars for the May 21st premiere of the season 3. Stars include Kristen Cruick and Jay Ryan. Cruick plays a cat and Ryan plays Vincent. Both characters are finally free from Murrayfield. Their love will be tested by a few challenges as a few new challenges arise. The couple will discover a conspiracy that involves innocent people who are, quote, being used to test boundaries of the impossible, end quote. Vincent is worried about the situation because he will only be able to fight it by, quote, turning to the beast he carries within, end quote. The show was not expected to have a 3rd season due to its low ratings and often being negatively rated by critics. According to CW President Mark Pedowitz, quote, it has a very big international following. We brought it back because it's a very profitable show for everybody, end quote. We will have to watch and find out if this show will make a turnaround this season.
And The Bachelor is finishing up this season and there are only 3 ladies left competing for the farmer's heart. This season's had many ups and downs and many different personalities. Caitlin, Becca, and Whitney are the final 3 in the running to be Mrs. Souls. On the last episode, Britt really showed her true colors. She had doubted Chris, and with no hesitation, he said goodbye to her and she was sent home before the rose ceremony. Many people are upset with Chris's choices of ladies he has picked for himself. They say they are disappointing and would like more drama back on the show to spice things up. However, it is not up to the viewers. Chris is the only one who can make this decision. Tune in to ABC Monday at 8 p.m. to see which lucky girl The Bachelor chooses.
And the CW is also looking once again to create a spinoff for Supernatural. The first spinoff was unsuccessful, but according to President Mark Pedowitz, the network plans to try one more time. Pedowitz told reporters at the Television Critics, quote, the Supernatural spinoff that came in creatively did not quite get to where we wanted it to go. Quote, we have told executive producers Jeremy Carver, Eric Kripke, and Bob Singer that we are very open to do another spinoff. We are waiting for them to come in with whatever their new idea or concept is. I would love to get a Supernatural spinoff done. I think it's a great franchise and has a lot of legs. I will keep you updated on how that project is coming along. Hopefully the CW can work out a deal to create a spinoff. Supernatural was a big hit and it has a chance for more success.
And Lisa Gibbons, former Entertainment Tonight anchor, has just been crowned the newest Celebrity Apprentice winner. Gibbons is the first female winner since Joan Rivers. Lisa managed to raise $324,000 with help of Olivia Newton-John. The final challenge was not the only thing that she proved herself in. Throughout the season, she had won 8 of the 10 challenges. Though it was between Gibbons and journalist Geraldo Rivera, at the end, Donald Trump ended up going with Lisa. He says, quote, you're tough, you're smart, you're brilliant in so many ways, end quote, compared to Geraldo's ruthlessness. A touching tribute was also made in memory of Joan Rivers from daughter Melissa Rivers. This season's ratings skyrocketed compared to the previous seasons, so reports say that the show will return for an 8th season. Viewers can't wait. That's it for tonight, Television News Tonight. I'm Gabrielle Casarcia.
And I'm Jillian Bellich. Now let's toss it over to the birthday girl, Maggie McCauley, for some entertainment news in Pittsburgh. Maggie?
Thanks, guys. Looking ahead to this upcoming summer concert season, everyone will be thinking out loud as Ed Sheeran is coming to Pittsburgh May 12th. The upcoming concert was just announced this past week and ticket pre-sales start in just 4 days. The British singer is a 6-time Grammy-nominated artist with hits like The A-Team, Don't, and Lego House. Country music fans will be looking forward to getting their shine on with Florida Georgia Line at Luke Bryan's Kind of Party this summer with the just announced Country Mega Ticket. This special pass will allow you exclusive access to all of the hot summer country concerts. This includes big names Florida Georgia Line, Luke Bryan, Jason Aldean, Lady Antebellum, and more. Ariana Grande, Maroon 5, Taylor Swift, New Kids on the Block, and Imagine Dragons will also be making appearances here in the Berg. More details to come. In the midst of award show season, it's finally Oscars time. The Academy Awards are on Sunday, but are you caught up on all of the nominated movies? Here's your chance. AMC Lowe's Theaters are now offering the opportunity to see the Best Picture nominees. This includes Boyhood, The Theory of Everything, The Imitation Game, and American Sniper. Spend your Saturday at the waterfront venue getting educated for the Oscar category. Also, Sunday, things are heating up in the PPG Winter Garden in the winter edition of Yoga in the Square. Relax and unwind as you stretch your muscles and calm your mind. The heated floors create an atmosphere that whisks you away and helps you forget that you're in chilly Pittsburgh weather. I'm Maggie McCauley reporting for Entertainment on Point. Now, here's Brittany Lawfer with more Hollywood news.
Thanks, Maggie. Selena Gomez is all grown up. The former Disney star recently stripped down in her raciest photo shoot yet. The girl on the cover of V magazine going topless and rocking a pair of denim Daisy Dukes is definitely Selena, like you have never seen her before. In her interview for the magazine, Gomez opens up about feeling depressed. She tried to stay at home as much as possible during her period of depression because she did not want to get photographed. Presumably, a lot of her anxiety about being in the public eye stemmed from her highly publicized on-again, off-again relationship with Justin Bieber. It's safe to say that Lil Wayne's daughter, Reginae Carter, has a better 16th birthday than all of us. Carter was recently gifted with both a Ferrari and a BMW SUV by her famous father for her November birthday. The extravagant gift giving was all captured on a special episode of MTV's My Super Sweet 16. In the star-studded episode, which also features a performance by Nicki Minaj, we see Reginae fall in love with the Ferrari at the dealership. When she tells her mom, Toya, that a $41,100 BMW is not exactly good enough for her, Carter said, quote, "This is not giving me life. This is just giving me like, oh," end quote. The $223,000 Ferrari has certainly given the 16-year-old lots of life. At first, Carter's mom tricked her into thinking she got a cherry red BMW SUV during the big reveal at her birthday party, and to her credit, she takes the disappointment pretty well. Then the white Ferrari rolled up and she was ecstatic. She squalled, quote, "What 16-year-old you know has a Ferrari? I can be the first one," end quote. Reporting for EOP, I'm Brittany Lawfer. Stay tuned to find out what two celebrities are feuding over Twitter. That's next.
Here at the Pioneer Sideline, we get freshmen involved as quickly as possible so they get the real-world experience on air and behind the scenes to set themselves apart in internships and potential jobs. Blaine, where is that video? I needed it in KeyPro like yesterday.
All right, I got you, Chris. But I had a quick question for you guys.
What do you mean the
Can you
questions?
just, like,
It's always a
answer me? What's the-
question. It's always a... What? Where is he? Blaine. Blaine.
Blaine!
Freshman, you can't find any good ones anymore.
Do you know all the things you can do with your student ID? Along with getting discounts to some of the restaurants around campus. Showing your Point Park ID can net you deals on tickets at theaters in the Cultural District. To check out all the current options, just search Student Discounts on the Point Park University homepage.
An expression, a belief, a symbol, freedom to worship, an unspoken word. To express yourself means standing up for what you believe in. There's a freedom to worship and a freedom to live. To speak never saying a word, to love, to let your voice be heard. The light of your own path. For more information, visit www.freedomofspeechpsa.org.
Welcome back to Entertainment on Point. Tonight at the round table, Aaron Myler and Phil Papor are here with us. Hi, guys.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. So, we have to talk about Amber Rose and Khloe Kardashian, their Twitter feud. What's going on with this?
Well, I don't know. Amber's just rude, and Khloe's the best because she's a Kardashian.
And there you have it.
Okay, next topic. No, but okay, so what happened was Amber commented against Kylie Jenner because she's dating Tyga. So she made comments like, oh, well, she's only 17, like she needs to be in bed by 10 o'clock, and basically telling Kylie how she should live her life. So then Khloe aimed back at Amber Rose saying, excuse me, you were a stripper at 15 and my sister's very successful at 17, so you have no room to talk. And then just kind of exploded from there.
Right.
And I know in the end, Khloe said something to Amber, and then Amber kept tweeting back at her, and Khloe just stopped. So I think it's good that Khloe's being the bigger person in the end with all of it, because she just let it go, and Amber just keeps running her mouth.
I agree, and I think Amber Rose, as much as I do like her, she seems like she's trying to fight someone else's battle because, as we all know, Blac Chyna is the mother of Tyga's child. They were together for a long time, and Blac Chyna and Amber Rose are very good friends. So I think Amber Rose is just trying to support her friend, but Blac Chyna hasn't even really said anything, and I feel like, you know...
Yeah, I respect her trying to defend her friend, but I think she did do it in the wrong way, trying to attack Kylie. I think the problem with Kylie herself is that she is so young. And I think a lot of her fame does come from Kim and Khloe, you know what I mean? Yeah, I know she has her whole modeling career and things like that, but I think a lot of that is just from being a Kardashian, not necessarily Kylie Jenner doing it on her own.
Right. And speaking of Kim, Amber Rose actually kind of threw shade at Kim too, but Khloe didn't say anything about that. She didn't try to stick up for Kim. She only stuck up for Kylie. Amber Rose said that Kim was fake and just, and nothing good.
She mentioned Kim's sex tape saying, well, that's the only reason your family's famous, so stuff like that. So I don't know.
I think Amber just realized that her career is fizzling out, and she needs to attack the most famous people
Especially
to get back in there.
After her and Wiz broke up, she's kind of gone down. No one really cares who she is anymore because she was married to Wiz Khalifa, and now she's no longer married to him. So I feel like she's just desperately trying to get attention in the media now.
Justin Bieber syndrome.
Well, on a completely different end of the entertainment spectrum, did you guys hear that Spider-Man is now going to be part of the new Avengers movie because of a deal that Sony and Marvel made? I don't really know the whole story here. What's going on with that?
I'm so excited. I'm so excited, but Phil knows more, so you can explain it.
Basically, from what I know that Sony bought Spider-Man when they first had the chance, and that's since 2003, Sony's had all the Spider-Man movies. And they tried to do the reboot with Andrew Garfield, but I guess it hasn't been going well. It drops with each movie, the amount of money they make. So I know Marvel wants Spider-Man because he can be a part of the Avenger universe, and I guess they finally came to a deal that Sony is letting Marvel use Spider-Man. And I think they plan on using Spider-Man in the third Avengers movie.
Now that sounds so exciting to have Spider-Man part of it, but isn't it crazy that they're using another actor to play Spider-Man now? We're going to have 3 different actors playing Spider-Man over a course of 10 years.
Yeah, I think that's a little bit ridiculous. I kind of hope that they don't recast Andrew Garfield, but I heard that it wasn't, it was Andrew actually saying, I don't want to do it. It's not Sony or Marvel wants Andrew, but he's saying no. So it'll be interesting to see who they recast, though, because it is ridiculous to have 3 Spider-Mans in a span of 10 years. It's a little bit.
I think they should just bring back Tobey Maguire, the original Spider-Man.
Bring back the whole Spider-Man cast and put him in the Avengers.
Put Kirsten Dunst in there.
There you
yeah,
go.
exactly.
It'll really help the whole, both, sagas or whatever you want to call it, though, because Spider-Man is going to get a lot of publicity from this, as they are, because we're talking about them. And then the Avengers, it's just a whole other fan base they can get from, instead of just the Hulk and everybody else, they can get the whole Spider-Man fan base to come and watch.
Yeah, that's
Exactly.
true. That's a
I
good
think
point.
it's smart on both sides.
It is really smart.
Well, has the new Spider-Man saga ended? Is that why
Not yet.
Andrew Garfield? Then I don't understand why he doesn't want to be a part of the Avengers movies. There's going to be 2 Spider-Mans going on at the same time with 2 different people playing Spider-Man.
Well, I think that by the time that the second or the third Avengers comes out, the third Spider-Man will be done because it takes a few years to actually release the movie. So I think because Andrew Garfield signed on to do 3 Spider-Mans, and the third Spider-Man is going to be coming out within like the next year or 2.
Like 2018 or something
Yeah,
like that.
and then like the third Avengers movie won't be coming out for a long time. So that's how it would work out.
So he just doesn't want to do it anymore.
Basically, he only signed up for 3 movies.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's kind of contributing to his entire career, so he should probably stick with it. But just me.
I don't know. It's pretty confusing.
Yeah.
It is. It's a huge mess. I don't know.
All right, well, thank you guys so much for joining us today. Coming up, Noelle Barnhart is here to discuss all the gossip from New York Fashion Week.
If you're having trouble with your schoolwork this semester, there's a helpful place on campus that you should know about. On the 7th floor of Lawrence Hall is the Program for Academic Success, which provides services like tutoring and academic counseling. The program's Writing Center is specifically designed to help you with your writing assignments, and you can even get help for them online. Students are encouraged to stop in the office, give a call, or send an email.
Every human being has a purpose, has a dream to have their voices heard, no matter where they come from, no matter where they go. As an American, it is their right to have freedom of speech. I have a dream that one day this message will speak louder than words, that even the quietest voice will not go unnoticed. That is my dream. What is yours? For more information, visit www.freedomofspeechpsa.org.
Thanks for tuning in to Entertainment on Point. I'm Noelle Barnhart. Mercedes-Benz Fashion Week is here, and it's been a week of firsts for many models. Actress Jamie Brewer strutted her stuff down the runway for Carrie Hammer as the first model with Down syndrome. The American Horror Story actress said, quote, "It's a true inspiration being a role model for any young woman to encourage them in being who they are and showing who they are." Jamie is part of Carrie Hammer's Role Models Not Runway Models campaign. Carrie launched her campaign last year during her debut at Mercedes-Benz Fashion Week. 25-year-old personal trainer and model Jack Ayers made history this week at being the first amputee model to walk down New York Fashion Week. Jack modeled for FTL Moda, featuring disabled models across the world. Model Kendall Jenner was bad-mouthed at New York Fashion Week by model Lexi Bowling. Lexi commented on an Instagram photo posted by Vogue Germany saying, quote, "She never looked better," with a laughing face emoji. Teen Vogue cover star Banks Walton commented on her statement saying, "That's effed up," along with some laughing face emojis. Banks also tweeted, quote, "The season of the entitled." I'm sure Kendall Jenner isn't paying them no mind, considering she has more money than both of them combined.
I think it's awesome that there's so many firsts in this fashion week. I had no idea that there was that first amputee and that first Down syndrome model. I think that's awesome.
It really is awesome. It just, it just truly goes to show that, maybe industry standards aren't changing, but it's so great to showcase people who they're amazing people, but they haven't been dealt the best hand in life, and they're making the most out of their life that they can.
I think this is really making great strides in the modeling world. I don't know why this wasn't done sooner, because that's such an amazing idea to give other people this kind of opportunities, and especially the one model from American Horror Story.
Yeah.
I thought that was so
She's
cool.
She's such a sweetheart too.
I watched American Horror Story this season, and I remember her, and as soon as you said that, I was like, oh my gosh, that is her. That's awesome.
Yeah, she She looked so cute too. Like she was so happy. You could see it in her eyes. She was just gleaming.
And she looked beautiful too.
Yeah, I'm really glad that they're doing all this. And even like this kind of relates to the Cindy Crawford story I mentioned earlier, how that she went untouched. Like I'm really happy that they're embracing beauty in a different way because I mean women come in all different shapes and sizes, so I'm glad that I'm glad they're embracing it, you know. But
I think someone else who was very happy to be at Fashion Week for the first time, well, on a runway for the first time, was Kylie Jenner. She walked in Kanye West's show. And, you know, Kendall Jenner, her older sister, as we've seen on Keeping Up with the Kardashians, there's always like a sort of sibling rivalry between them. And I think that's really cool that Kylie is finally getting her chance to shine. She walked in Fashion Week for the first time, and she looked gorgeous and like a professional. And I think she'll get a lot of jobs after this. So.
I hope so, because she is really gorgeous. I mean, they're both, all of the Kardashians are gorgeous.
Yeah.
So I'm so jealous.
I mean, plastic surgery helps, right?
Oh, jeez.
Well, we don't know for sure. Kylie Jenner with her lips, but...
Hey, little plastic surgery, there's nothing wrong with that.
All right, well, on that note, that's all the entertainment news we have for you guys today. Thank you, Noelle, for joining us, and thank you to all of our other reporters as well.